What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rides and Customs. Hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend, got them some well-deserved rest, maybe some bench time, maybe went out and got you a new kit or something from the hobby shop. I was watching videos. This is when I get caught up on my videos, usually on the weekends when I'm at the bench, maybe early in the morning and such. Yesterday morning, noticed that Jason over at Blue Ox Model Shop, he is hosting and I'm going to drop it down right here, the 2023 Street Machine Group Build. Of course, it's hosted by Jason at Blue Ox Model Shop. It runs from April the 29th, which was yesterday, through December the 31st, 2023. So you got plenty of time to get you a kit if you haven't already got one. And jump in on this. I'm throwing my hat in the ring as we speak, and I'll show y'all here just in a few minutes what I've got picked out. But if you're joining in on the group big, tag Jason, and I'm gonna drop a link down below in the description to his channel if you're not already subscribed to him. But tag Jason with your video as far as what you're building, as well as updates and things like that at Blue Ox Model Shop. And if you're sitting there scratching your head going, what's a street machine? Well, that's there's a lot to the imagination that what could be a street machine. And Jason looked it up as far as one of the writers from Hot Rod Magazine described street machines as a 1949 to the present model dates. And what really deciphers it is whether you got mag wheels or custom wheels, resonates that into a street machine. It could have custom paint, exhaust change, an engine swap maybe. It could even be a pro street. Bet that leaves y'all thinking, don't it? But Jason kind of keyed it in to what he's looking for. Anything from 1949 to the present, which can be cars, trucks, two-wheel drive, of course, not four-wheel drives, or vans. So with that being said, if you've got anything like that in your stash, or if you're going out to buy a kit, try to choose something from 1949 to the present. And if you just want to put a set of, custom wheels on it, custom paint job, change up the exhaust, engine swap, or hey, even pro street it. Feel free. Go right ahead and do that. The only exceptions are no motorcycles, no big rigs, or four-wheel drives. And if you don't have a YouTube channel also, it's no problem. Just make sure that you contact, and like I said, I'm going to drop Jason's I'll drop his link in the description below. That way you can get in contact with him. If you don't have a YouTube channel, or if you're not an active YouTube content creator, that way he can post video, or he can, post videos of progress or your finals once everything is wrapped up with your build. But to no further ado, I'm going to show y'all what I've picked out. Jason had been talking about this for a while. And I was just, when he asked me would I join in on it, I was like, heck yeah. And to many of you who know or watch my channel, as much as I love Pro Street, I would love to do one. I really would. And I've been having a lot of fun with here lately with doing doing Street Freaks. Man, I have had a blast doing those. And no, I'm not going to do a Pro Street. And no, I'm not going to do a street freak with it. So what am I going to build? Well, here we go. This is what I'm throwing my hat in the ring with. This is the Revell 1969 Z28 Camaro RS. It's actually the Z28 for that year. This is just the plain old Z28. It's got the kit is the 302 dual carb DZ engine code type. Got the rally wheels. 4-speed, just a beautiful car. I have built this kit before. I have pro streeted it. So to no further ado, nope, not pro streeting another one right yet. But maybe, possibly. How am I going to build this? And let me set this out of the way. That way nothing gets in the way. I bought that kit right there. Actually, I didn't buy it. It was gifted to me from a friend of mine at work that was getting out of the hobby, and he gave them to me and said, build away. And I was like, cool, thank you very much. And this one's been in my stash for a while, but it was a started kit. So if many of you, again, that has been a long-time subscriber to my channel, y'all know that sometimes I like to take old kits that have already been built, disassemble them, strip them down to the bare styrene, and rebuild them to what I like to build. And I started this one actually yesterday. Once Jason dropped the video, I wanted to get kind of get ahead of the curve and get started on getting this thing disassembled, get it into the stripper, and I pulled it out. Actually, last night I got it out of the stripper, and to no avail. I use a stripper that Billy Bayer sent me. He sent me and Matthew a couple of bottles of this stuff, and it really does a great job. If you know this kit, or if you're familiar with this kit, this kit was molded in red. I don't know why, but this kit was molded in red as far as the frame and everything. But I do not know what color, or I don't know what kind of paint he had used on this, but it would not even touch what was on the frame. You can see the red starting to pop through, but it just would not handle it. But it did take a good majority of the layered up paint that he had brushed on here, and it took it away. So no harm, no foul. I'm going to there's some places I'm gonna have to sand and everything, just do a little light sanding and get it back down to some bare styrene. Then I'll shoot some primer sealer over this, and it'll be good to go. So the frame is all pretty much well ready to rock and roll with that. Got the door cards right here. They are good. I'll do some light sanding down through here on some of the flat surfaces and then shoot primer sealer on those. The interior bucket, I mean, you can tell it's it really needs a good primer sealer, but I'll do something special with that. Took the seats, the original seats, and disassembled them, and was able to get them ready for to be glued back together. The rear seat, the dash turned out very well. Got a lot. He had actually sprayed, looked like black on it, and then tried to brush paint some gloss. Well, that brush painted gloss came right off, but this right here is pretty darn tough. And but spraying some the primer sealer over that, it'll clear that right on up. So, to no further ado, let's push that to the side. Let me get the door cards out of the way. Push those over there. The one thing that I was lucky about was the body. He had not started the body. So this is the original color. And this is what was kind of an enigma to me was this body. I built this kit before. It was popped in white. This one is molded in blue, and I've got them over here. All the engine, all the other stuff, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'll push this out of the way for just a minute. But this is what come out after I stripped everything. It was red, and I had seen that the sprues on this was already red. But he had hand brushed all this, and they came out very good. A lot of the black paint came off of these with that stripper that Billy sent me and Matthew that time. But everything is back down to bare styrene right here. So this is, to no further ado, is going to get a nice coat of Tamiya paint. I have been picking kind of some wheel choices out, and if you watch my Friday night hangout, I was kind of playing around with different wheel choices that I had kind of picked out for this build and the direction that I'm going to head with this. I found some center lines that's I got wides and skinny, well, not really skinnies, but just normal tires for the front, and kind of fair to those. And then I have a set of 5-spoke mags here that I found along with those. Looking at them and sticking them, just sticking each one of them up under there, I thought, I kind of like that. But I don't know. I tell you what, but there's always a story behind each one of my builds. Not each one, but a lot of my builds have a kind of a side story. And we'll get into that here just in a minute. What I also, with the kit, picked out, this was the chrome that came with the Camaro kit. Still haven't been touched. Got a nice set of rallies right here. It's got valve covers for the small block 302. It's got a real nice grill right here, which I'll be incorporating that in this build. Let's see, front bumpers, side mirrors, shifter, yada, 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 the headlight, tail light buckets, and the whole 9 yard right there. So no harm, no foul. I got a good start with that. Put that right there. Engine, glad you asked. The engine, however, and if many of you, again, follow my channel, know that just about I'd say about 98% of the cars that leaves my workbench has a big block engine in it, whether it be a big block Ford, big block Chevy, big block Chrysler, Mopar, what have you. It's going to have a big block in it, unless it's like a NASCAR and it's got a small block. With that being said, this one here is going to have it's going to have a big block Chevrolet in it. This is the if you're familiar with my fond love affair with the '67 Revell Pro Street Kit. This is one of the engines from it, and I really do. It really does build up into a nice engine. So I took one of the kit '67 Revell kits that I've got and robbed the engine from it as far as the heads, the valve. Where are they? I know I got a set of valve covers around here somewhere. There they are. There's the valve covers, the alternator bracket, fan, shifter. I may use that. Don't know yet. What else we got? Out of the Camaro kit, we still got all the glass that's been salvaged out of it. So I've got the glass. He had painted the visors and everything into a gloss black, but I can take a little, put those into the stripper, and that'll clean right up. And then hit this with some novice polish, and I'll be real good to go. Most of the interior and the spoiler is all right here as far as that. To top off this big block Chevrolet, this is the high-rise intake from the 67 Revell Pro Street. And yes, I'm going to put this on here. And we'll have it with 2 4s. These are the set of headers that come out of the 67 Revell, so I'll be putting them in there as well. I got some 3D parts that I've had printed out as far as carbs. I'll be using those on top of that as well. And that pretty much rounds out the engine. Let's see, what else are we going to talk about? The backstory to this right here is I've always loved the 69 Camaros, or the first generation Camaros, 67, 68, 69s. The 69, however, is probably my favorite body style of all of the Camaros. I've always been a fond admirer of them. I've owned one, so I really do love this body style. The direction I'm going to carry it in, I'm not going to do a Pro Street, of course. This is the direction I'm going to carry it in is going to be just basically it's going to be a street machine, of course. It's engine swap. It's going to be just really a car that maybe somebody was trying to build when they were in high school or after they got out of high school and got into hot rodding. It'll have pretty much the stance. Stance is everything on a kit or on a car. Trying to get that old stink eye stance, I've heard it called, but not really jacked up a lot in the back. Nothing like that, of course. But really, pretty much a stock stance in the rear. But with that being said, I'm going to try to slam that front down a little bit where it has that stink eye stance, so it's been called, to where it'll look something similar to that right there. And then once I get the engine fabricated and everything, get it all in the frame, get everything, then I'll be able to measure out and see where I've got to cut the opening for the hole for this real nice Cal-inducted hood, so those 2 4s on the high-rise will stick up out of there. So that's the direction that I'm headed for the 2023 Street Machine Group Build hosted by Jason over at Blue Ox Model Shop. And I hope everybody jumps in on this. I'm just wrapping up a finished build on the 66 Nova Gasser. Just finished it, and it's up in the case right now. We're waiting to me and LC, we're waiting to drop a video out on bench racing on that one because it was born on the last bench racing episode. So we're gonna do a final on it here pretty soon. So if you want to see it, tune in to the next episode of bench racing, and I'll do the debut on that 66 Nova Gasser. Anyhow, hope everybody has a great weekend. Sorry this has been so long, but this is real exciting to jump in on another group build and have fun building these awesome hot rods that's floating around on the YouTube modeling community. Everybody have a great week. Have a great week. Remember, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Happy out of here.